things are looking good. All right, guys. Let's get started. Yin Yoga. Running a couple minutes behind. It's a lazy Sunday. Here for me too. So this is a O-levels Yin Yoga class. As you can see, I'm coming from another workout. Maybe you are too. That should only signal one thing to you, which is this is something for everybody. Whatever your level of yoga is, whether you're an athlete, this is a great Sunday reset button for you. The way the class is going to work, we're going to start with a short meditation on our backs, move through one breathing exercise, and then we'll move into our shapes, which we'll hold for 3 to 5 minutes. What that does is allows the connective tissue in the body, that muscle fascia, to release. You can always grab a blanket, an extra prop, pillow, block, whatever you need to help yourself settle into shapes, take some pressure off. At the end of the day, it's totally up to you and your body what you want to do today. And with that, we'll go ahead and get started lying on our backs. Any comfortable reclining position. Hope you guys enjoy my very fun shorts today. They're OG Lululemon from like way back in the day when it was only a store in Canada. And as you lie on your back, maybe you start to tune in to your breath. Noticing its natural cadence. The length of each inhale and each exhale. Not really changing anything. Instead, simply observing how the body feels. Maybe you can place a word to that feeling. Maybe you feel sleepy. Maybe you feel content. Maybe you feel just neutral. I think that is an okay thing to feel too. As we start to tune into this breath, the feelings, noticing the body, start to count the length of each inhale, the length of each exhale. Not changing the breath, just simply counting it. Slowly let that count go. Start taking aware of all 5 of your senses. Starting with what you see. If you have your eyes closed like me, maybe you see nothing. Just darkness, the backs of the eyelids, those sunlights on the backs of the eyelids. What do you hear? You're taking a moment to notice all the different sounds around you. You hear the hum of your air conditioning, the pitter-patter of other members of the family walking around in the house. And what do you taste? You have a little bit of lunch still on the tip of your tongue. Taste it. Maybe you just notice that little bit of sweetness that lingers in the mouth, kind of at all times. What do you smell? You smell that rubbery smell. Some find it very comforting. Finally, what do you feel? You feel where the body meets the mat, all those points of contact. Taking in everything in around you, with all of your senses. Simply noticing your surroundings. Here, slowly start to wiggle fingers and toes, rolling wrists and ankles. Maybe you lift the arms up and over for a nice big full body stretch, reaching. Exhale, big yawn. Just plant the soles of the feet on the ground. We're going to take our breathing exercise on our backs. From here, place one hand on your belly, one hand on your heart. We're going to move through 2 to 1 breath. What that's going to look like is you're going to inhale for a count of 3. You're going to exhale to a count of 6 with pursed lips. It's almost like you're trying to whistle or blow through a straw. So, teeny tiny O shape between the lips on your exhales. Cool? All right, we'll take one neutral round of breath to start together. Inhale, fill up. Exhale, let it go. And again, inhale, 2, 3, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale, 2, 3, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, inhale, 2, 3, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, inhale, 2, 3, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, inhale, 2, 3, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let your breath return to normal. Noticing maybe how the body feels after really elongating those exhales. When you're ready, start to lift up and over. A nice big stretch. Rolling over onto your left side. The more restorative side of the body. Start to press up and over into a nice tall seat. Moving into our first shape. We have child's pose. So I usually like to start my Yin Yoga classes with child's pose. It's a very grounding shape. It also really helps to open up the hips. So to get into it, come through all fours. Big toes come to touch, knees splay wide. Forehead meets the mat as you drop the seat back, arms extend long, and you breathe. And here we stay. Just tuning into the breath. Noticing if you're gripping, if you feel any tension in the lower body, especially in the hips. See if you can use your breath as a tool to release just a little bit. Softening through the upper body, maybe softening through the face. If the body's starting to open up a little bit, feel free to adjust, shifting your weight a little bit, walking the palms further, settling back in. Really trying to find that edge, that sensation of feeling comfortably uncomfortable. Right? It's a place you have to think about staying in. You'd rather not be there, but you're okay. More breaths in the shape. A little bit more opportunity to sink down. Very slowly. Try to press up and out of the shape. And lower all the way onto our backs. For fetal position. I'm sorry, for puddle position. Legs extend long. Arms come alongside the body. And just simply breathe, enjoying that sensation of the connective tissue moving back to its original place in the body. In the practice of Yin Yoga, we call this the rebound. Maybe it feels like a tingling sensation to you, and warmth. Slowly, wiggle fingers and toes. Gently reach up and over. Nice big stretch. Ready, roll over to your left side. And then press up and over into a seat. Moving on to our next shape. We're going to come down onto our bellies. Give a nice shoulder stretch. Extend the left arm long to the side first, and then plant the right palm right underneath the right shoulder. From here, bend the right knee. Take this left arm now like you're reaching to 45 degrees. Press into the right palm. You peel open, lifting this right foot up. You feel the stretch in this left arm. Now you might want to play with where you want this left arm to go. If it feels very intense for you, you can walk the hand down closer to 90. You can reach up more like you're reaching above your head. Lots of places to go. You can bend the elbow a little bit. Planning to adjust to see where you feel this the most in your arm. You can even sweep this right foot that's lifted all the way back behind you and plant it. So using this time to really adjust in this shape, letting it be exactly what your body needs today. That might look different than what this shape might have looked like before, but that's okay. When you find where you need to be, just start to settle. Let the head relax down to the ground. And breathe. There's always the option to adjust as needed. And this be about the upper body. Notice if you're letting tension creep into the face, the lower body. Maybe find a way to relax. Or simply soften. Maybe about 1 more minute on this side. Not near as long. A little bit more opportunity. Settle in. Slowly start to roll onto the belly. And we'll simply just move to the other side. Plant the left palm underneath the shoulder. Right arm extends long first. You're going to bend the left knee. Try to press into this left palm as you feel yourself open. And starting to settle in. Adjusting as needed on this side. Again, head rests down. Always the option to take this right arm up like you're reaching 45 degrees away. Bend the elbow. Feeling free to play around with this side. This lifted left leg can hang out. You can come all the way down to the ground. Settling in. Giving this upper body a nice big stretch. Using your breath. Breathe through any areas that feel sticky or tense. Could you soften your gaze? One more minute on this side. See if you have anywhere else to release. Slowly bring the roll all the way onto your belly. Bringing that arm back alongside you carefully. We'll find puddle pose on our belly. Arms alongside. Head can turn to one way. You settle in. Noticing sensations in the upper body. eyes, observing how those shapes make you feel. Slowly start to press up and back into child pose. And then press up into a seat. Moving into our next shape. We have caterpillar pose. So for caterpillar pose, take the back of your mat, you can roll it up about halfway. You can also sit up on a block or bolsters if you'd like. Actually, not a block. A bolster is fine or a blanket's fine. Don't sit on a block, that's too high. And once your mat is rolled up about halfway, you have that bolster blanket. Go ahead and lift the hips up and sit right up on top of it. You should feel really steady and secure on it, right? Like you could sit here for a really long time. From here, very gently, start to fold forward. Not super actively, relax with the feet. Once you're bent just a little bit forward, just enough so your weight can stay forward. Hands come alongside body. And you drop the head down, letting the spine curve. For some of us, pretty immediately, we'll feel very intense sensation all along the spine, especially when we drop the head. That's exactly what we're going for. This is a stretch for the spine, not the hamstrings. Breathe. Letting the spine totally round, the head is heavy, chin comes to chest. Letting it feel good. If it doesn't feel good, feels uncomfortable, that's okay. That means there's growth there, it means you're working. You value it. Letting the shoulders release and soften. Face release and soften. Notice the body's opened up. Feel free to adjust so you can sink a little further. Maybe that might mean increasing the fold from the waist a little more so the head can drop down more, adjusting any props you might be using. Simply reminding yourself to refocus and settle back in. Bringing that chin to the chest so your head slowly drops down. Slowly lift up and out of the shape very carefully. Pull yourself off of that little cushion you've created. Move your props to the side. Let your mat unravel. Lower all the way onto your back. Enjoying puddle pose. Releasing any sensations in the body. Just let me feel good. You're going to start to lift the arms up and over. Nice big stretch. And when you're ready, move over onto your left side for fetal position. Pressing up into a nice seat. Moving to our next shape. So for this next shape, if you have a bolster, you might want it, or a blanket, you might want it too. I'm actually going to come off of my mat so I can roll it up and use it. If you're with me and don't have props, just follow along. So coming off of our mat, roll it up all the way. Cool. All right. From here, we're going to kind of sit with our mat long ways behind us. The base of the mat is right at the edge of your booty. From here, lower yourself all the way down onto it. Arms can come to the side or come up and over. And with the feet, plant the soles of the feet on the ground to start. And bring the soles of the feet to touch. You can press the feet further away to take some intensity off of this hip stretch. You can bring them closer in. If you have pillows or books, you can place them underneath your thighs. And you simply let gravity pull the legs down while enjoying a nice supported gentle back bend. And you close the eyes and just breathe. And especially in this shape, the only thing to do is to release. Let gravity pull you down. Focusing on softening through the face, the upper body. Find ease where there's tension. That might be very subtle. There's value in subtlety. Noticing tensions creeped into the face. Tensions creeped into the spine. Your spine should feel fully supported. You ease the hips, telling the lower body it can soften. the chest. You bring the arms up and over for a nice big stretch. Ready. Slowly start to draw the knees together. And then roll off of the little bolster you created. Really press up into a seat. Roll out your mat again. And then lower all the way onto your back. Settling in a puddle pose. Slowly lift the arms up and over. Nice full body stretch. Roll over onto your favorite side. Gently press up and over into the seat. Moving on. So we're going to move into our hip stretch. We have options here. You can move into traditional pigeon if you would like, but today I figured we'll do something a little bit different if you want to move with me. We're going to use our wall. So if you have a wall handy or even a vertical surface that comes about waist high, so like up to the counter here is another good option. This nice space that I have here, that'll work too. Again, if you don't have that, you're just going to move into traditional pigeon. We're getting the similar stretch, we're just going to use the wall as something different. Here with me, go ahead and take your mat. I like to bring it parallel, or perpendicular, excuse me, to my wall. From here, passing on, see you guys. From here, start to shimmy up close to the wall. And then we're going to stick our legs right on the wall, just as so, right? So my booty's pretty close to the wall. It's not touching the wall. From here, all you're going to do is bring the right foot over and across on top of the left. And if you're like, whoa, that's a big stretch, you have options. You can walk this left foot up the wall. You can walk this left foot down the wall. So you're in control of the stretch. You can move your booty closer to the wall to increase the stretch, or you can take yourself further away from the wall to decrease the stretch. And from there you breathe. So again, if you don't have a wall, you're taking pigeon on the right. And you settle in, finding that comfortably uncomfortable sensation. Loosen the body, maybe starting to open up. When's the last time you looked at your ceiling? I always think about that when I'm in the shape. I'm like, oh man. Letting this feel out the lower body. Feeling how long the spine feels. You need to adjust with the body starting to open up. Go ahead and adjust. Maybe you sink a little deeper. Right? The challenge of practice is continually adjusting to stay in that comfortably uncomfortable sensation. When you're ready, very slowly, just move on to the other side. You're taking the traditional pigeon, move to the other side. You're with me on the wall, just switch out your legs, readjusting for what this side needs. Tuning back into the breath. Observing the differences between sides. Is this the tight side? Or open side? maybe you adjust. Now the body's opened up a little bit. Last few breaths on the side. When you're ready, very slowly draw the knees into your chest. If you took traditional pigeon pose, you can meet us on your back. From here, we all have options. You can move into an extended Shavasana shape, or you can take legs up the wall for one last inversion. Here with me, just like it sounds, all you do is stick your legs up the wall. Might feel nice. Scoot your booty a little bit closer to the wall. And settle in. And from here, if you'd like, you can move into your traditional Shavasana. You can stay here and legs up the wall through Shavasana. That's a really nice option. We all settle in for our final rest. start to do little fingers and toes, pulling wrists and ankles. You're upside down, maybe you draw the knees into the chest. Give yourself a squeeze. Whenever you're ready, slowly find your way up and over into a nice seat. Eyes closed. Hands at your heart in prayer. Pull and toss together with one breath. Inhale, fill up. Exhale, let it go. And your hands to your forehead. And bow forward to your practice. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. Again, this was a 60-minute Yin Yoga class. These classes that I live stream publicly are for free for you, your friends, and your family. Please, please, please share them. We all can use a little bit more yoga in our lives, especially in our current situation. I am accepting donations on behalf of the Humane Rescue Alliance and the Yoga Heights Teachers Fund. You can Venmo me, PayPal, send me a message if you would like to donate. Other than that, guys, have a really nice rest of your Sunday and a really nice beginning of your week.